Sleep problems are exceedingly common. We have about 15,000 rostered patients at Women's College Hospital Family Practice. Data would suggest that about half of them struggle with sleep. Sleep problems are actually a normal feature of life. The issue is when sleep problems lead to problems in the rest of your life. You're waking up day by day too tired to get the things done that you need to get done. You're actually thinking not as quickly, as swiftly, maybe you're more irritable. This is when we move from normal sleep problems to something we might call insomnia. People want a quick solution to their challenges. And with sleep, sometimes that takes the form of a pill or medication. Pills can be a short-term Band-Aid. If used long-term, they can cause lots of issues, including memory problems. And oftentimes when I tell my patients that, they say, well, what else can you offer me? And that's when we start talking about things like CBT-I, which stands for Cognitive Behavioural Therapy for Insomnia. And that includes a whole bunch of tips, ideas, and steps that we can take to help you with your sleep patterns for the long term. My name's Noah Ivers. I'm a family physician at Women's College Hospital, and I'm here to share with you some of those top tips. The first thing I talk to my patients about in terms of setting up for sleep success is thinking about sleep as part of an overall healthy lifestyle. Having a healthy lifestyle helps you have healthy sleep. We want to make sure you're exercising, although not right before bed. We want to make sure you're eating properly, again, not right before bed. We want to make sure that you're not having too much caffeine or alcohol. These things can affect sleep. And we want to make sure that in the hour or half hour before bed, you're getting into a relaxed mode. So your body gets cues that says to yourself, oh, it's sleep time. One of the most important aspects of something we call sleep hygiene relates to getting rid of screens. Screens really have a negative impact on our ability to sleep for all sorts of reasons. So many of my patients have their phone on until the moment they fall asleep, and at the same time are asking me for advice about how to sleep better. One of the core elements that we talk about when we're trying to improve our sleep patterns and getting rid of distractions is getting rid of those screens in the golden hour, maybe 30 or 60 minutes before bed, and allow the bedroom to be a place where the brain associates it with rest, and relaxation, and sleep. One of the things that I like to talk to my patients about is really building habits and patterns. That way the brain gets cues and starts to get used to what it's supposed to do in terms of sleep. The brain really likes routine. And one of the places we begin with that is having a consistent wake time. We really want you waking up at the same time every day, whether it's a weekday, a work day, a weekend, or a day off. And ideally not having naps either. And then we work backwards from the wake time to the bedtime to figure out how much sleep you really needed, whether that was 6 hours or 8 hours. And that way the brain can get into a consistent mode and getting used to when it's supposed to go to bed and when it's supposed to wake up. When stressful things are happening in life, it's actually pretty common to struggle with sleep. The issue is when it takes over. Once something's getting in the way of sleep, you can start to get really worried, oh, am I gonna sleep enough tonight? And that can really start to snowball. When you start chasing sleep, it actually runs away from you. And people really need skills to not run after the sleep, but let it come to them. And so what we like to do with cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia is give people the tools and tricks they need to reframe that stress, to remember, hey, if tonight's a night that I don't get 8 hours, I'm gonna be okay. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia is a proven approach to help people with their sleep patterns and their sleep challenges. There are lots of details and lots of steps involved, and I think the first step is to talk to your primary care team. Once you do that, you'll be led down this journey to really fix these things for the long run. Until then, we've left some great resources and tips in the video description below.